Red Marshall Ryan here. Today we're going to talk about bike computers and other electronic doohickeys. So let's get started. One thing I'd always recommend is having some sort of bike computer actually on your bike. Now I kind of go a low profile, a little cheap one. This is a wireless cat eye computer. I think you can probably find this for $30 online at Amazon. Very inexpensive. Does have a wireless magnet down on the wheel which tracks your distance, your miles per hour, as well as another distance, your average speed, and what time it is, and the total time of training. Those are basically all you need for training rides. If you want to get fancy and get the Garmin GPS, more power to you. You can get a power meter on there, heart rate monitor, all that other gobbledygook, but you don't need it. Now some people just use their phone. They'll use like MyFitnessPal or Map My Ride or Strava. I still do use Strava, but I also always like to have something on my bike that's pretty low maintenance and easy to use. This battery will last probably about 1.5 years, so get a lot of good use out of that. So I would strongly recommend doing this. Kind of helps you set goals. You know, I always try to average right around 20 miles an hour. Usually in the spring I'm way below that, but it's good to have goals and keep your pace. Another thing we're going to talk about on the Unitour is I like to have some music. Now, although music isn't appropriate all the time to play during the Unitour, like when you go by memorials and stuff like that, it is nice to have something when you kind of get in those long, drag-out stages. It also makes a pretty good conversational piece as to the type of music you're listening to and why you're listening to it. So this is my new rig. You never want your speaker to replace a bottle holder. I would recommend having at least 2 bottles and no less than that. You can get on long stretches where you need all that water. So I'd rather have too much water and less speaker than too many speakers and not enough water. Above this, I also have, to keep my everything charged, I have a huge battery pack here. This battery pack will charge many different things, including my phone and everything else I need to run on that. So you do need a large storage area to store that, but it does fit pretty nicely in that pack right there. So for electronics for the Unitour, now once again, this is for the Unitour. I wouldn't go around riding my bike with all this junk on it normally, because you're going to look like a buffoon and get made fun of and people are going to laugh and point. But for the Unitour, you're going to want some sort of entertainment. You're not allowed to use any kind of earbuds or headphones or anything like that. So you are allowed to have a speaker, so it does work perfect for the Unitour.